Hey guys, it's KlaireeBerry, and there is so much talk in the vegan community about not having kids, and everybody, a lot of people, mostly vegans that I've ever met. I've never met so many people that are so anti having kids, and I'm all for the right for people to choose, and I think society should change and not be so expectant that everybody wants to have kids. That part should change, but as far as shaming people who have kids, absolutely ridiculous, especially if they're vegan. And even if you're not going around outwardly like you think you're shaming people, but you're just going around talking about how it's so good to not have kids, I really urge you to think about this, especially if you're saying it in relation to like other vegans or something, or other like intelligent, aware people. Because the vegan, you have a lot higher chances of raising a vegan. Okay, not everybody is going to raise a child that is vegan. There are going to be the kids who grow up, rebel against their parents, realize that, they got to go try everything and, whatever. But to get society to stop having kids, it's going to take a while. You're not going to be able to accomplish this in a decade or like two or whatever. Meanwhile, there's still all these problems with the earth. I mean, there's no way you're just going to automatically get people to change. Even if you enacted public policy and forced everybody to quit having kids so much or whatever, then, it still would take a while. And that would, I think, be the fastest way that you could possibly do it, besides using some form of genocide or something. But we're not going there. What you have is things are staying the same, and people are still, abusing animals, and they're still abusing the earth, and the real problems are still going on. Meanwhile, vegans create more vegans who create more vegans. I mean, my kids are already reaching people, veganism is spreading. It's already on an upward trend anyway. So we are part of the people who are creating lasting change. Here's the deal. If you're vegan and then when you die at the end of how long are you going to live? I don't know how old you are. Could be 1 second, could be 5 years, could be 10 years, could be 50 years, could be 100 years. I don't know, like I said, how old you are or whatever, but you have a set amount of time that's going to end relatively soon. I mean, when you're talking about the phase of the earth, we're going to die, but what happens? Everything stays the same. You die, you're done. Your mark on the earth is fucking over unless you've somehow otherwise managed to create something that's going to last past you, right? But if you have kids, you can pretty much, again, I would like to say you could pretty much ensure that you're taking veganism to another level. But let's be honest, we affect our families, we affect our kids. I feel like vegan parents are present. They're conscious. Again, you have the elements of the kid experiencing great health, vibrancy, feeling great before and after meals. When they go back out into the real life, granted, it can happen, but I think mostly they're going to have a sense of knowing who they are. They're going to have a sense of feeling great and knowing their body. You know what I mean? And they're going to have less toxins, so they're going to be more sensitive to toxins that they do come across and be able to, really keep themselves away from them. Anyways, all these great things, but that's also, again, for the time that you're actually both still alive now, instead of that one vegan, activist, you've got two vegan activists. So let's think of the law of multiplication. Would you rather have one penny It's just basic, simple math. The amount of people that you can reach, by having a vegan kid go off, starting at, preschool when they go off or whatever, again, it's not for everybody. I'm not saying everybody should have kids, but I don't think those who do should be shamed. I don't even think that that anyone, again, when you look at it in real terms, when you actually sit down and truly think about this, instead of just making a quick video and saying, oh, this is like horrible for the earth, anybody who, has kids is not an environmentalist. That's ridiculous, especially when it's coming from the mouth of people who are jet setting all over the world. The thing about, being human is it's a spiritual gift, to be able to have this higher power, higher, intelligence to where we can do different things and learn different things. And, you can't just take that away from somebody. You can't take that spiritual innate. It's such an innate gift. I mean, again, not everybody has that instinct or that will or even that capacity, you know what I mean? But in many different levels. But again, I don't feel like my kid's carbon footprint is all that big, even I mean, and you know, I mean, I cloth diapered, all these different things to look at, but seriously, it's okay to have kids.